Welcome back to Transform Your Mind and Transform Your Life. I was thinking, imagine a world where everyone feels like they belong. Wouldn't that be amazing? A world where no one is ignored, where every voice is heard, and where kindness is a language we all speak. Because that's the kind of world I want to live in, and I know you do too. So today, we're going to explore something really special. We're going to dive into the profound impact of being the reason someone feels welcomed, seen, heard, loved, and supported. We all have the power to make a difference in someone's life, even if it's just a small one, because sometimes a single moment of kindness can change a life forever. And that's pretty powerful, right? So let's get into it. You ever walk into a room and feel like you just disappear? Like you're surrounded by people, but you feel completely invisible? Have you ever felt like an outsider? Believe me, we've all been there. Feeling welcomed, it's like a warm hug on a cold day. It tells us we belong, that we are accepted, and that we matter. It's that feeling of being seen and heard, really truly heard for who we are. And it's so important for our well-being. Being seen and heard goes beyond just being present, It's about feeling valued. It's about knowing that your thoughts, emotions, and presence make a difference. When people feel unseen or unheard, they can experience loneliness and isolation. Think about it. How many times have you felt invisible, like your voice was lost in the crowd? It can be really tough. But here's the amazing thing. A simple act of recognition, just acknowledging someone's existence, listening to their story, can completely transform their emotional state. Just imagine, a smile, a hello, asking someone about their day. These small gestures can make someone feel like they matter, like they're not alone in the world. We all crave that feeling of connection, that sense of belonging. And the beautiful thing is, we all have the power to give that gift to others. So the next time you see someone who seems lost or alone, remember what it feels like to be invisible. Reach out, make eye contact, offer a kind word. You never know how much it might mean to them. We all need love and support, right? It's like oxygen for the soul. And you know what? It doesn't have to be complicated. A kind word, a hug, a message of encouragement. These small acts can make someone feel cherished and uplifted. Think about a time when you were feeling down, and someone said just the right thing to lift your spirits. It's amazing how powerful a little bit of love and support can be. And here's the thing about support. It isn't always about solving someone's problems. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just be there for them, to listen without judgment, to offer a shoulder to cry on. Life can throw some curveballs our way, and sometimes all we need is someone to tell us, "Hey, I'm here for you. You're not alone in this." It's about letting them know they don't have to face their challenges alone. It's about reminding them that they're loved, valued, and supported no matter what. So how can we be that source of love and support for others? Well, it can be as simple as picking up the phone to call a friend who's going through a tough time. Or maybe it's offering to help a neighbor with groceries or errands, or even just sending a quick text message to let someone know you're thinking of them. Remember, even the smallest gestures can make a world of difference. I love hearing stories about everyday people doing extraordinary things for others. It reminds us that there's so much good in the world and that one person can make a difference. I remember hearing about this teacher who saw potential in a student that everyone else had given up on. This student was struggling, getting into trouble, but the teacher, she saw something special in him. She believed in him, encouraged his talents, and you know what? That student turned his life around. He went on to graduate college and achieve his dreams. All because one person believed in him. And then there's the story of a woman who was going through a really difficult time. She was at the grocery store feeling completely overwhelmed, and she started to cry. A stranger saw her, and instead of walking by, she stopped and asked if she was okay. They ended up talking for an hour right there in the grocery aisle, and that simple act of kindness, that moment of connection, made all the difference for that woman. These stories remind us that kindness is never wasted. It doesn't matter how small the gesture might seem, it has the power to change lives. Think about it. A smile, a kind word, a helping hand. These small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, spreading outwards, and touching the lives of countless people. So let's be inspired by these real-life heroes, and find ways to spread kindness in our own communities. You never know whose life you might touch. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of kindness, but how do we actually put it into practice? Well, the good news is, it doesn't have to be complicated. There are so many small, everyday things we can do to make a difference in the lives of others. First things first, let's talk about the power of a smile. It's amazing how such a simple gesture can brighten someone's day. Think about it. When you smile at someone, you're acknowledging their presence, you're letting them know that you see them. And you know what? A smile can be contagious. It can create a chain reaction of positivity that spreads throughout the day. Next up, active listening. In this day and age, it's so easy to get caught up in our phones and distractions, but when you're talking to someone, put the distractions away and truly listen to what they have to say. Make eye contact, ask questions, and show that you're engaged in the conversation. It makes a world of difference. And speaking of making a difference, let's talk about inclusion. When you see someone who's feeling left out, reach out and include them. Invite them to join your group, introduce them to others, and make them feel welcome. It can make a world of difference for someone who's feeling alone. Now, let's talk about helping hands. Offering help doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as holding a door open for someone, helping them carry groceries, or offering to run an errand for a neighbor. These small acts of kindness go a long way in showing that you care. And last but not least, let's not forget the power of a kind message. In today's digital age, it's easier than ever to reach out and let someone know you're thinking of them. Send a quick text, write a heartfelt email, or leave a thoughtful comment on social media. You know that saying, what goes around comes around? Well, I truly believe that kindness has a ripple effect. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples just keep spreading outwards, touching everything in their path. When you make someone feel valued, when you show them kindness and compassion, it has a way of coming back to you. But more importantly, it inspires them to pay it forward. Think about it. When someone does something kind for you, doesn't it make you want to do something kind for someone else? It creates this beautiful cycle of positivity that can have a profound impact on the world. Your simple gesture of kindness could be the catalyst for something amazing. It could inspire someone to be a little bit kinder, a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more loving. And those small acts of kindness can add up to something truly remarkable. They can create a ripple effect that spreads throughout communities, across borders, and even around the world. So, let's make a pact to be the reason someone feels welcomed, seen, heard, loved, and supported. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Remember, even the smallest act of kindness can make a world of difference. Let's start a ripple effect of kindness that will touch the lives of countless people. Well, that's our show for today. I hope this message resonated with you and inspired you to spread a little kindness in the world. Because even the smallest gestures can have a ripple effect, creating a wave of positivity that can change lives. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to spread the power of kindness. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's inspire each other to be the reason someone feels loved. Remember, together we can make the world a kinder, more compassionate place. One smile, one kind word, one act of love at a time. Thank you for watching, everyone, and remember, be kind to one another.